Nottingham Mortgage Services. Here to help you with your first home, second home and your forever home.
So what's your favourite room in the house, Oliver?
The playroom.
Why is it the playroom?
Because I get to play computer games.
And what do you think Mummy's favourite room in the house is?
The kitchen.
Why is that?
Because you get to cook all the food.
No, I think Mummy's favourite room in the house is the living room, because we have nice big windows and the light comes in the afternoon.
To find out more, visit thenottingham.com/mortgages.
Hello and welcome back to those viewers of the pre-game. If you've just joined in, maybe you're coming in from work a little bit late. Hello, I am Simon Harris, mostly. Joined with Chris Aldred tonight. All right, Chris?
Good evening, Si. Good evening, everyone out there that's hopefully in a nice warm home and not stood in the coldest portion of this ice rink.
We do that for the viewers at home. That's what they pay the money for, Chris. Well, if you, just in case you hadn't caught the pre-game that we just done, I'll just go over it again and get some feedback from Chris. So, Chris, the Panthers are on a bit of a roll at the minute. They've moved up to a second position, 5 consecutive wins, goals galore. Got to be a bit wary of them tonight, haven't they, Manchester Storm?
Very wary of them, I think. Nottingham have built, well, they've got a very big squad. They've got, I think they're playing 4-line hockey. They've got quite possibly the best netminder in the league backstopping them. And it's clicked recently. They are scoring for fun.
Yeah, they've had a few changes in personnel, haven't they? You know, Dottie's out, Biggs is out, and they've brought in a few other faces, but you get the feeling now that it's getting into the business time, isn't it? You know, normally around Christmas the fixtures are chocker, especially if you're in these cup competitions. You at least brings another 2 fixtures for them. They seem to be hitting form at the right kind of time, really.
Yeah, they are doing. I mean, we spoke about this on Sunday night, that no team had really put a run together. Nobody'd been consistent since day one. Nottingham have got going recently, and they're definitely the ones to watch in the league on current form.
Well, we mentioned also that these two teams faced each other in the group stage, along with the Sheffield Steelers. It finished a win apiece to Nottingham and Storm. Nottingham winning 3-0 at home and Storm taking it in overtime. So you'd say that Storm are really suited to their home ice, and if they're going to progress to the semi-final, they've got to put in a decent performance tonight. Well, they've got to get a result for starters, haven't they?
Yeah, we need a result, and what we need to do is carry on what we started in the first 2 periods against Fife, which we just played clean, sensible hockey. There was a lot of pressure in our offensive zone. Our forechecking was really good. We worked really hard, and the work rate's got to be the same tonight.
Yeah, we mentioned that game against Fife, which was on Sunday. A game where, really, in the first 2 periods, Storm looked really, really well. And we're unfortunate to concede two goals against Fife, you know, bobbling up in the air and deflections and what have you. But, you know, if you're just going to purely look at the stats, Storm are now currently on 5 defeats. I said to you before we come on air, Nottingham are on a 5-0 and Storm are on an 0-5, albeit 2 of those losses in overtimes. That's got to affect Storm's confidence, hasn't it?
Or it's going to make them come out and step up and prove something. So, you know, it's a confidence thing. Storm don't want to go 6-0 for defeats, and I'm sure Nottingham definitely want to go 6-0. I don't think any of the coaches will have looked at the form guide tonight. They'll just send the teams out with a plan on how to play, and hopefully Storm can stick to it. And if they can put the same pressure on Nottingham as they put on Fife, it should be a good game.
Yeah, we're looking at the numbers here. Storm have got 19 points from a possible 22 in the last 11 games. Now, that's decent. That's a decent home side, isn't it?
That's not more. That's more than decent. That's very, very good. But what we're coping up against tonight is, as I said earlier, is probably the best netminder in the league. So put him under pressure. And one thing that was lacking on Sunday was there was a lot of rebounds. We're putting our power forwards in front of the netminder, which is creating rebounds. We need the other guys to jump in on those rebounds.
Yeah, we mentioned as well about Brendan Brooks and how dangerous he was looking. A bit of team news just before we go on to that though. It's the same team that played the last 2 games at the weekend, plus number 74 Lee Bonner's made his way over from the Hull Pirates. So just going back to when we were mentioning about Brendan Brooks on that line, very dangerous player, very intelligent player. He had a couple of opportunities for passes out in front, but players not there. So with it being the same lineup, do you think that there's a chances it's going to click tonight? Because it was also nears, also you know what I mean. It was pretty close on Sunday.
We were a couple of puck bounces off from scoring a number of goals on Sunday. Hopefully the puck will be a little bit kinder to us. And Fife suffered a little bit, but I seem to remember a couple of incidents. One bounced over Richardson's stick. Brooks again didn't have the guys crashing the net for him or in front of the net for him. I think we've just got to, if it's the same lineup and it's the same teams, I thought we had 3 really well balanced lines up front. I think the guys will have spoken to each other over the past couple of days and discussed what they want from each other, and hopefully we'll see it come to fruition tonight.
Now, we mentioned in the build-up as well the new signing for Manchester Storm, number 63, Chance Braid. What are your thoughts on him? We've only seen him here in 1 game, which was on Sunday. He grabbed a goal.
Yeah, it's a nice way to make your debut, really, isn't it? A goal. I think tonight he just needs to do what he did on Sunday. Complete his checks, score a goal. That would be great. What we've got on each line, we've got a really big power forward. We've got Byers, Baker, we've got Braid, so we've got power forwards throughout the team. Their job is to crash the net, and create a bit of a nuisance in front of the net. Then it's up to the other guys to step up with the shots and the rebounds. Right,
well, the team news for the Nottingham Panthers, they're all there bar number 86, Kevin Henderson, tonight. He's a scratch for Nottingham Panthers. We mentioned as well Alex Guptill. He's just been named the Elite League Player of the Week, racking up the points, somewhat rotten. And I mentioned also you could name many other players in the Nottingham lineup. Is there anyone else that you reckon could be dangerous for them tonight, as well as obviously Alex Guptill?
They've got a number of really, really good players. The advantage that they've got as well is that they're playing 4-line hockey. So 3-line hockey is going to be good. We're going to have to watch for tired legs out there from the Storm. Keep an eye on our line changes. But they've got good playmakers.
Right, if you'd like to get in contact with us this evening, you can use the hashtag on Twitter. It's hashtag StormTV. You have to use that hashtag so we can see them. Pass that over to Chris to read those out as I try and follow the game. So as we get to the point where we're doing the puck drops and the national anthem, we'll just take a few minutes break here and we'll join you just before face-off. So officials tonight are Tom Darnell and Chris Wells, alongside Danny Beresford and James Kavanagh. As I mentioned just briefly before, if you'd like to get in contact throughout the game, just go on Twitter and use the hashtag StormTV. Anyone got in contact yet, Chris?
Yeah, Jay Fielder's hard at it, at home in Chicago. He says hello to his 2 favourite ruffians, and this is coming from a man from a city that was famous for Al Capone and other such notable scallywags.
And pizza as well. If we can keep the mentioning of food, I don't know why I've just done it myself, to a minimum, as I've had to rush home, let the dog out, come back here, I've not had my tea yet. So if you are going to tweet in, Try and keep the food references down to a minimum. Right, we're about ready to get underway here for the first leg of this quarter-final of the Challenge Cup. It's the Manchester Storm versus the Nottingham Panthers. And Rob, Nottingham a bit of possession straight off the bounce. Storm applying pressure in the Nottingham zone. Earhart banks that one up, hits the linesman on its way through though, so Nottingham collect that puck. No ice in the call. Storm in their purple alternative jerseys tonight. Garnett getting caught on the puck there, chance for the Storm. Straight into his breadbaskets.
Yeah, bit of early pressure there from the Storm. We've had another tweet inside. We've got Pauline Wardle. Panthers are also without number 26, Jon Rote.
That's right, Pauline had left his name off because he was down as being injured. My fault for not mentioning that.
And I await all the tweets about my pronunciation.
Oh yeah, those are a favourite as well. Mispronunciations. Panthers picking up the puck behind their nets. Through the middle of the ice. Takes the shot straight in on Ginn. That was just a whistle wide of Matt Ginn's blocker. And again, few early sighters for the Nottingham Panthers on Matt Ginn. Luke Moffat doing his best to win back the puck for the Manchester Storm. Panthers doing really well to keep that in the zone though. Eventually got out by Manchester Storm. Richardson over to the wing and shot in. Held this time by Mike Garnett.
Yeah, looked like it caught Garnett out a little bit. That I think it was just a speculative thrown in towards the net with the hoping to Richardson to get a stick on it.
Yeah, it looks like both teams have done that. As soon as you get a shot on goal, they're throwing it in. A little bit of conversation between the linesman and the Storm bench at the moment. A little bit of a delay. Panthers win the face-off once again. Try to bank that one off the balls, but the Storm win it. Shot in on the stick side by Chris Auger. It's just high and wide though. Palmer being trapped back in his own zone and put under pressure. Auger up to Chance Braid. Chance Braid, nice little backhand towards goal. And Baker finishing his checks off on the boards. You mentioned these two early on, didn't we, Chris? Baker and Braid finishing the checks.
Yeah, Nottingham have got a penalty. I didn't see what that was for.
Yeah, we'll get that one as soon as the referees announce the actual. He's delayed the game. Number 25, Josh Tetlow. One of my favourites actually, Chris. I was hoping that the Storm would put in a cheeky bid for him. Really like the way Josh Tetlow plays for a young lad.
Nice easy name to pronounce as well.
Storm picking up that puck on the power play. Panthers doing well keeping the Storm to the outside at the moment. Loose puck picked up by the Storm. Towards the blue line, it's Luke Moffat trying to force his way through the Panthers. Some big bodies in there for the Panthers though. Storm being put under pressure. Harder shot yet. And Panthers clear.
Yeah, great pressure by the Storm there, much power play. Panthers struggled to clear the zone a couple of times when they had the puck.
So 56 seconds left to go on the penalty. Everyone's bumped up the boards and Manchester Storm do get in the Panthers zone. Stadel. Across to Earhart. They're coming together on the boards though. Just 35 seconds left on the penalty now. Still not really produced much. Right across the blue line. Shot in to Garnett, a rebound. That goes wide. Puts behind the net. Not much options out in front for the Manchester Storm at the moment, but it's fired in low. Garnett covers, and there's just 12 seconds left on the penalty.
Yeah, nice play by Chris Auger there. First one to the rebound, something that we talked about pre-game.
Yeah, we mentioned the upturning fortunes on the Storm power play. Lately it has been producing. They do look a little bit more at home once they get in the opposition zone. It's getting in the zone that had been the problem really. Draw one by the Storm. 10 seconds left to go. Shot in, covered by Garnett.
Yeah, he kept hold of it well that time.
So just 7 seconds left on the penalty. This will be an important face-off. Storm will be hoping to win this and keep the pressure in the Panthers zone. However, if they don't, Tetlow's there going to come out of that box, so Storm have to keep on the toes. Be aware of him exiting. Storm do win the draw. Shot in by Springer. And that's up and out again. Not sure whether it took a deflection or not. He's pointing back to the box.
I think that took a deflection.
He's taking it out of the zone.
Yeah, the linesman signalled it took a deflection there, so out of the zone we go.
That would have been really unfortunate for the Nottingham Panthers, back-to-back penalty kills. And a fluff pass across eventually makes its way to Harrison Rock. He banks it up the boards. Shane Baker backhanding on Garnett. Baker hits the deck, no penalty though. Goes well to try and win that puck back. The real grafter, isn't he, Shane Baker, Chris?
Yeah, he's in there with Chance Brady, you know, Storm's version of the Bash Brothers out there at the moment. It's good to see real hard work by Baker there.
Flowed in by Rob. And there's Chance Brady trying to bat it out the air, and that one just comes off the side netting. A few fans on the opposite side thinking that had gone in.
One commentator thought it had gone in as well.
Nope, still 0-0. Storm with plenty of possession in the Panthers zone at the moment. Nice little play out in front. Good coverage by Chance Brady. Thrown in once again by the Manchester Storm, but Garnett's dealing with everything coming his way so far. Now a bit of open ice for the Panthers, but a few of those have gone off to make a change. A few fresh legs now for the Panthers. Poulan interchanges.
Great pressure from the Storm.
Yeah, good cycling of the puck and interchanging with the forwards and defence. Good movement. Chance, shot. That was going high, saved by Garnett. That one right into the nether region, shall we say, of the Panthers player. Sees them exit the zone. And a few more changes. Storm have got space up front if they can utilise it. Poulan to Stadel. Pass right up front, just misses Brooks. And that'll be icing. Storm trying to force the play a little bit there, and an icing called back into their own zone. But what are we, 6 minutes or so into this first period, and had plenty of possession, Chris.
Yeah, a good couple of shifts there by the Storm. He did well, a couple of line changes as well. Still kept the pressure on Nottingham. So it looks like we've picked up where they left off on Sunday.
Yeah, if you'd like to let us know how you think the game's going, use the hashtag StormTV on Twitter. Poulan for the Storm. Hospital pass towards Kieran Long though. Sees the Panthers keep it in. Chance from the blue. Nice little play by the Panthers. And as Guptill just backhanded it into Ginn.
Yeah, man open in the slot there, wide open. So something Storm need to keep an eye on. Yeah, a couple of shout-outs coming your way. So we've got Gareth who's watching from York. Let's go Panthers. Okay, I'm not sure about that one. And Laura who's thought it was going to be the only camera. Shout-out to James who's also loving ice hockey.
Chance for the Panthers, right out in front. If you can get something on it, sends it out wide. So still the Panthers have pressure. Out on, just trying to catch Ginn out, comes off his back, and Stormer on the attack. It's in at Richardson's feet. Richardson, Manchester Storm's man of the match last Sunday against the Fife Flyers. There he is, still chipping away to try and win that puck back. Goes as far as the blue line. Manchester Storm not rushing the shots from the blue, making sure people in front. But that just comes straight towards a Panthers player. Panthers making a change off the play. Little toe drag in front. Right around Ginn. No, Ginn saves it. Good chance by Guptill. We know he's on fire. It's over the blue. Panthers currently offside. Dallas Earhart behind his net. Just holding up the play. There's a stretch pass all the way up the ice for the Manchester Storm. And it doesn't stick, so Panthers regain the puck and lose it straight away. Rock up the boards. On the right hand side, it's rimmed around. And once again, both teams not really having much adhesion with the passes. No real fluid hockey at the moment. Too many men called.
Yeah, I'm not sure who that's against.
Nottingham, yeah.
So another couple of shout-outs. We got one from Joe Hall. Let's go, whoever she supports, Panthers, and a shout-out to her husband, Andy Hall, who's watching as well in Wales. And a couple of shout-outs to Vinnie Shepherd, who's watching his Storm game tonight on the stream. He's out of hospital. He's been out of hospital for a couple of days, so it's good to see Vinnie back on his feet. And I'm going to wish him a happy birthday for tomorrow from his wife, which I think excuses are buying him a present.
Well, that penalty's being served by number 15, Justin Kovacs. 2-minute minor for too many men on the ice for the Nottingham Panthers. Storm into play on the blue line. Deep in the corner once again, straight across the blue, thrown in, chance and score!
That was a superb tipping. That was just incredible. It was a nice little puck that was thrown in at waist height, and I think it was Byers that got the tip.
Well, you see there, nice little play across the blue. Puck's just floated in and tipped out of the air by the captain. Sees the Manchester Storm go one goal up.
Massive redirection there from Byers.
Yeah, you can watch it a little bit slower. Thrown in, tipped down. So Manchester Storm 1-0 up against the Nottingham Panthers. The captain, number 34, Dane Byers, scoring that goal on the power play. Poulin nearly getting caught out there, manages to get the pass away, and Stormer on the attack once again. Rob Linsmeyer this time. Now a chance for the Panthers to break. Wayward pass though, only goes as far as Poulin. Linsmeyer loses it. And a bit of a mix-up in defence gives the Panthers a chance to equalise straight away. Cut out by Brooks though towards the blue line. Poulin trying to thread a pass through and eventually gets there, but Storm choose to dump the puck and make a change. Panthers also making a change. So play's held up behind the net. Held up the left wing. Dallas Earhart backhands that round to Chris Auger. Auger up towards Baker. Baker doesn't get it though, but it only comes back as far as Dallas Earhart. Earhart tries to stretch that pass to Auger. It's well wide of the mark though. So Panthers have possession. Once again a little bit of a mix-up with the Storm defence. Sees the Panthers come the other way. Chancing on Ginn. Ginn stays the rebound and the puck went wide. The Panthers a little bit frustrated that puck had come loose, but from our commentary position, which is pretty much in line with the referee, we had lost sight of the puck.
Yeah, I don't think anybody had much of an idea where it was. The puck only appeared after the whistle was blown.
Yeah, we're right in that corner of your screen there. You just don't get to see us.
Yeah,
which is probably a good thing. Well, Luke Moffat in the draw for the Manchester Storm. Storm's won by, draws won by the Storm. Banked off the boards well by the Storm. Up towards Richardson. Richardson chipping away. Trying to win that puck back. Open space in front for the Panthers. Hard shot is wide and high. There is Evan Richardson. Spilt by Garnett there. But uncharacteristic.
Yeah. Not another puck.
Panthers still have the puck though. Say that. Here comes Brooks. Brooks loses his footing. Nothing illegal, say the referees. On the blue, man in front once again. Storm trying to get the bodies in front of Garnett, Chris, as soon as possible.
Yeah, they are. I mean, the one that caught him out again was another one that was thrown in at sort of waist height. So maybe the Storm have done a bit of homework and noticed something that not many other teams have.
Well, that puck is iced down to the Manchester Storm end, so it'll go all the way back in and a knock in Panthers zone.
Yeah, another couple of shout-outs. They're coming in thick and fast tonight, watching at home. Unfortunately, Chris and Claire can't make it tonight, but they're eating fish and chips, Si.
Mentioning food.
Phil Ryan. I've got no idea who Phil Ryan is, but apparently I'm Mark and you're Lard.
Oh, nice one. Food again, lard. Anyway, we'll leave that alone. Batted out the air by Lyndon Springer. Only as far as the neutral zone. Shot in on Ginn, straight into the mitt though. He's getting at the fact that we're northern.
I'm not quite sure what it is. We've got a few more shout-outs there. A lot of Nottingham Panthers using the benefit of a webcast.
Well, you're welcome, Nottingham Panthers. We've put it on for you. And of course the Storm fans that couldn't make it this evening. The hashtag is Storm TV. If you want us to read out what you've got on your plate this evening. Baker tries to clear it, but it chips up in the air. Eventually comes out of the zone. There is Shane Baker. Tries to play it behind Garnett. He's under pressure though. Panthers carry it out the zone. Looking to set up and have some meaningful possession in the Storm zone. Shot in towards Matt Ginn. Equal to it. Straight through. Ginn spilling that one. Panthers looking a little bit lively, Chris, when they're camping in the Storm zone.
Yeah, there's a lot more pace on the passing of the puck. It's a really well-drilled team.
Good block by Shane Baker. Sees him head the other way. Just couldn't get the pass fed across to his left-hand side, but Storm do still have possession. Like you were saying then, the Panthers passing was really good to watch. And here they come on the attack. Body out in front. Ginn's equal to it. Ginn's equal to that one as well. Matt Ginn stepping up big for the Manchester Storm.
Yeah, well played there by Harrison Rock there. He took the passing lane away, leaving a shot, and Ginn got it covered at the second attempt.
I'd say the last couple of minutes or so, Panthers seem to have gone up a gear. Perhaps had an ear bashing on the bench maybe. So it's Luke Moffat in the draw for the Storm. Now that draw will come back. And it was Pither in the draw for the Panthers. Of course, this new rule that they've implemented this year, no one getting ejected from the face-off. you just get a warning. Bad bounce off the Storm bench. Sees that blown up once again.
Yeah, last couple of shout outs. We've got Dylan who's watching in Nottingham. Can I give a shout out to Rob, Wendy, Connor, Dylan and Neve? Yeah, okay, there's your shout out. And we've got Stephen B who's streaming in Belgrade.
Nice. Chance for the Panthers on the blue. That hits a body in front. That was a weighty shot as well. Storm back the other way. Quick as you like though. Out in front. Just hit the bottom of that netting coming through. It wasn't the cleanest of passes. We let the Panthers off there.
Took an almighty, really strange deflection off the backboards behind the net. Almost caught Garnett out.
A wayward pass there by Tiverton. Just broke up the play for the Panthers. They are still in possession now though. Just holding it up in their own zone. Doing really well at times to avoid the Storm players. Some skillful plays out there tonight for the Nottingham Panthers. There's Rob Linsmeyer though for the Manchester Storm. Backhanded out in front. Nice pass towards the crease of Garnett.
Yeah, Kieran Long just failing to get his stick on the end of that.
Good check by the Manchester Storm. Just lost track of who that was. I think it was Lyndon Springer who's on the puck now. And a little bit chippy for the Storm at the moment. The pass is not really sticking. Just doing the best to try and disrupt this Nottingham Panthers side, like we mentioned in the build-up. On a 5-0 streak. Really the form side at the moment in the Elite League. There's Chance Braid. We've seen Baker sat out in front, try to backhand it across. Comes to nothing though. Interchange. And now it's the Panthers on the attack. Dumped in. Again chooses to backhand that round the boards. Chance covers that at his near post. Chance Braid passes it forward to Roger. Roger will chase that in. On his own at the moment. Storm making a few line changes off the puck. For the board battle at the moment. I think Luke Moffat's in there for the Storm. The Panthers that come away with it though. They throw it forward and it's icing.
Yeah, Storm seems to get a couple of line changes in for every Panthers change.
Well, they've got to keep the legs fresh. Ryan Finnerty did mention he thought they looked a little bit tired towards the end of the game on Sunday against the Flyers, and it ultimately cost them. Just over 5 minutes to go in this first period. Storm in the lead, thrown in by Poulan. We've seen that a few times since he's come back from injury. He was actually injured in the first game of the season against the Nottingham Panthers down in Nottingham. He has got a wicked slap shot on him, but lately just throwing it in towards net, looking for any kind of deflection or bobble or rebound out in front of the opposition goalkeeper. Panthers trying to backhand that one forward. It's deflected out in front and that one's just thrown in. Ging collecting that in his glove.
Yeah, easy catch there for Matt Ging.
Yeah, just speaking about Poulan before. Certainly a player that I know me and yourself, Chris, are watching, a puck-carrying defenceman.
Yeah.
And certainly one we were looking forward to seeing on like the power play or the shots from the blue, but fortunately just not got into his stride yet. You just have this feeling he's going to have a breakthrough game at some point. Chance for the Panthers right out in front. The pass is fluffed though. Now a chance for the Manchester Storm. Good cover though by the Panthers defence. The Storm go offside. Great defensive play by the Panthers.
Yeah, you just prevented a stretch pass there. Brooks had the puck. He was just going to stretch it through to Kieran Long. Kieran would have been in one-on-one with Garnett.
Now the Panthers very alert to cut that play out. Neutral zone face-off. Rob Linsmeyer in there for the Manchester Storm. It's the Panthers that win it. I say that. Here's Dallas Earhart for the Storm. Just rim round. Panthers pick that up, and it's up and into the Dizzytron, the screens that we have here at the Storm Shelter.
Yeah, he's trying to do Dan a favour there and switch the TVs on.
Yeah, they're currently out of action at the moment.
So we've got a couple more quick shout outs. We've got one to Bella, another Panthers Nation, Bella and Michael enjoying the live stream.
I wonder if they've got the heating on. It's freezing. Chance for the Panthers. That pass intercepted though by the Storm, but there are a few other deflections. The Panthers do seem to gain possession again. Yeah, he's just pinging around here. Can't keep up. Shane Baker in for the Storm. Chooses to pass it out across, and once again some good defensive play by the Nottingham Panthers.
Yeah, just getting the slightest touch on these passes, and it's all it's taken just to take it out the Storm players.
Shot and in by the Panthers. A laser beam by Guptill.
Yeah, that was good play by the Nottingham Panthers. He sent a man in that took the defenceman away, left it wide open for Guptill.
You see it here. Good sight by Guptill. We of course mentioned him in the pre-game. He's on a roll at the moment. Big danger man for the Nottingham Panthers. We've got a 1-1 game. Just under 4 minutes to go in the first period. It's been a quite even affair so far. Offside the call. Say both teams looking dangerous going forward. Different kind of tactics though. Storm looking to really get players in front of Mike Garnett. Nottingham Panthers just getting pegged back into their own zone. But regroup they do. The space up front. And they come again. Deflection out in front. Here's Harrison Rock. Banked that one off the boards. But it's kept in. Loads of players over for the Panthers. And Evan Richardson. P2 has space on the right hand side. Pass has come out, but Nottingham Panthers have won it. Storm still chipping away though. Good effort by both sides. As we're just coming up to the 3-minute mark left in this first period. Once again, if you want to get in contact, just use the hashtag StormTV. Keep us company throughout the rest of this game this evening. Kieran Long going to chase that puck into the Panthers zone. Another hard-working player in the Manchester Storm ranks. Backhanded forward. There is Kieran Long. Good physical play by the Panthers. Wins them the puck back. Intercepted on the blue line over by, I think it was Brooks. Shot in front for the Panthers. Storm's defence just doing enough to break up that play though.
Yeah, that man Guptill again.
And he's been a handful. Here come the Panthers again. Looking a little bit sharper now. Seems to have got in the stride in this game. Certainly finishing the stronger of the two sides at the moment.
Yeah, they warmed up, got rid of the bus legs.
Chance again over the bar though this time for the Panthers. Springer plays that one round the boards. Still the Panthers have the puck. Nasty bounce off the Zamboni doors. Regular visitors to this Storm Shelter will know all about those doors. And we mentioned them more of a 50p shape than an arc. A mistake by the officials blowing up there.
Yeah, they immediately acknowledged they'd made the mistake. So, a couple more shout outs to quickly get in. So we've got Dylan wishing Wendy Tyler a happy birthday for yesterday. We got Shelley P, who was mentioning a great turn of pace. Doc Holliday. He's just finished off pork belly mash and sweet corn.
I like Doc Holliday anyway. Jesse James was my favourite. Anyway, for the Cowboys. Shot by Stadel. Into traffic though. And again by Stadel. And that's wide though. Harrison Rupp having to pinch the play to try and get something on that. He's covered by Byers. Panthers doing really well to stay onside there. A little bit of skill. Toe dragging through his own feet there by Kovacs. Kovacs out in front. Trying to get a tip on. And there's Rupp. Just getting a shout off his teammate to take his time there. 41 seconds left to go in the first period. It's a 1-1 hockey game. Your thoughts on it so far, Chris?
Yeah, it started off really well for the Storm, and Nottingham have come back into it later in the period. We seem to have a huge number of people watching on the webcast. I want to get these last couple of shouts in. So we need to say hello to Andy, who's enjoying the game from Wales. I think he's having a Twitter conversation with his wife. Pick up the phone, Andy.
No reception in Wales, maybe. We must have the internet.
No reception from
Panthers working away. His Pivers pass goes right around the boards. Chance comes out in front. Intelligent play by the Panthers, but deflected by the Manchester Storm. Shot through. They know the clock's ticking. Just 20 seconds left as it comes out into the neutral zone. And it's the Panthers on the puck though. Just dictating the play at the moment. Great pass forward. Just couldn't be held on to there by Baldock. And that's the buzzer. End of the first period. You'd say that an even score at the moment. Storm starting for more of the bright and stronger sides, but Panthers really getting into the stride later on.
Yeah, it was a really good start by the Storm. I'm not sure what they can do to, I think it might be a matter of getting Little Richard out to sing the national anthem just before the start of the next period. Cool the Panthers down a little bit.
The players will be back after this short message from the Nottingham Building Society, headline sponsor of the Nottingham Panthers. Are you saving for your first home and thinking about getting on the property ladder? Are you aged 18 to 39? Would you like to see how you could get up to £1,000 free per tax year for your first home? Let us tell you about the Lifetime ISA. The Lifetime ISA is a savings account for 18 to 39-year-olds who want a little extra help with their future savings goals. You can use it for your first home or wait until you're 60 and use your savings for retirement. The government will give you a 25% bonus on your savings. So you save £100, you get £25. You save £4,000, which is the maximum per tax year, you get £1,000 free, paid straight into the account, plus interest. You can open an account with just £10 online at thenottingham.com. Ineligible withdrawals are subject to a government charge of up to 25%. Check the terms and conditions for more information. Now back to the Nottingham Panthers.
Hello and welcome back to sunny Manchester. 1-1 currently the score between the Manchester Storm and the Nottingham Panthers. And producer Dan's been busy beavering away. We've got the goals from the first period. Chris, let's watch those again. Well, first off, it's a Manchester Storm taking the lead against the Nottingham Panthers. Nice pass across the blue, shot in and tipped out the air by the captain, Dane Byers.
Yeah, nice little wrist shot there coming from the blue line. Nice floating one, easy to tip than the ones that are blasted.
And another look at the Nottingham Panthers goal. You say just takes that body away, and an excellent finish by Gupta.
it was nice play by the spare Panthers forward there. Just took our defenceman out, give a clear shooting lane to Guptill, and he didn't miss.
Right, so 1-1 the score. We've been trying to get you to get in contact. We know there's a load of people watching on the webcast tonight. Use the hashtag StormTV. If you haven't done so far, stop being miserable and join in the fun. Any new ones in, Chris?
Yeah, we've got Pauline Wardle, who loves Guptill. Alice Pitt, Jim and Wilson streaming the game looking for Jackie. The Jackie Wilson.
Jackie Wilson?
Don't know.
He's dead, isn't it?
We've got Jace Hill watching the webcast in Chester. Let's go Panthers. That's not quite right, is it?
No, I thought Manchester was closer, but let's not go into geography.
Rob Salmon's asking for a shout out that I've already done twice off his mate, so somebody else that needs to pick up the telephone. Shout out to Rachel, Darcy and Rob watching tonight, cheering on Panthers. Elaine Thompson, chicken dinner eaten. So she got the webcast on, she's had a chicken dinner, and one from somebody you might know, from Vanessa, who's having her leek and black pepper sausages.
Yeah, see, even my girlfriend's jumping in now, winding me up about food. So, going into this second period, Chris, Storm getting pegged back in the end of that first period. Do you think they've got to make a bit of an adjustment to get back into the game?
Yeah, it got a little bit chippy though. There was no clear passes from either team. There was sticks and skates and bodies in the way preventing passes. The same when the Panthers attacked. I think we need to see if one team can get on top, settle the game down, string some passes together. Hopefully it'll be the Storm.
Well, before we get to the start of the second period, I know you wanted to mention, of course, this charity event.
Yeah. I mean, I did this at the weekend. I praised Dave Sims. He's doing a charity walk from Sheffield to Manchester in aid of Prevent Breast Cancer. Something that is Vicky Thomas, who's involved with the Academy, and Mark Thomas are heavily involved with as well. So a shout out to Vicky and Mark. Hopefully Vicky's watching at home with the boys. And a shout out to Dave Sims for the walk.
Well, we're underway here in the second period. Storm on the attack early on. Just hits the Panthers stick in front, sending that one wide. Kieran Long trying to play that back towards his blue line, but goes into the neutral zone. The Panthers collecting, putting another sighter on Ginn. Just wide though. There's the Panthers. That pass intercepted by the Storm. Tried to play it up front and they have called icing. I thought he'd just touched the Panthers player's glove as it went past. Obviously not. All the way down and straight back into the Storm zone.
Yeah, it was a bit of the only play really open to the Storm players there. They were pegged down a little bit.
Face off in the Storm zone for the Panthers in the opening 30 seconds of this second period. And that's bounced up, takes another big deflection off the glass, and a bit of a half chance for Linsmeyer in front. Garnett gets it right between his chest though and swallows that puck up.
Yeah, nice easy save for Garnett, got the angles right. Took it in the body. So another couple of shout outs. There's a lot of people on this webcast tonight. So when your mate at the game comes to wave at you on the webcast, with an attached picture. So, and the last one is Mark and Sue watching Let's Go Storm, and they're eating chili, sign.
Stop it. Storm with a puck. Nice hard pass put across by Stadel, but unfortunately just evades its target. Panthers ice it down the ice.
Yeah, another icing call. So I think I've caught up with all the shout outs so far. If anybody else wants to use the hashtag StormTV and send us pictures of roaring fires and fireplaces as opposed to food, just to warm us up a little bit up here.
Pipe and slippers. Panthers with the puck in their own zone. They're clear. And once again, it's icing. So for the first minute, that puck's been pinging up and down the ice. As we do a bit of marching on the spot to put some feeling in our toes. You see a few odd bounces off these boards, don't you, though, Chris?
Yeah. It's a nice old rink. We like it. Keeps you on your toes.
Lee tries to bounce that one up the boards. Has better luck this time. Lee again. Cross to the left. Byers tries and bats that one out the air. Gets a bit on it. And Richardson will chase. Bit of board play by the Manchester Storm. Richardson trying to thread that through towards Byers, but the Panthers pick that up and go on an attack of their own. And a funky little bobble up in the air, swiped out the air by Matt Ginn. And we'll have another face-off in the Manchester Storm zone for the Nottingham Panthers.
Yeah, a bit of a chippy start to the second period here. A few passes not quite reaching the mark, and again, a couple of passes bouncing off sticks and skates.
No real cohesion at the moment in this second period. Puck's picked up by the Manchester Storm. Oh, I've got to say, Rousseau should have got on the end of that surely. I don't like being too critical, but that was a good pass round the boards, and I think he was just hoping it'd pop out, just come off the boards a little bit more towards him, but unfortunately he couldn't get on it, and icing is the call. Panthers stealing that puck off the Manchester Storm. A wicked pass right across to the left-hand side of Ginn.
Yeah, pass across the Panthers' blue line there, hit his own man and was bounced out in the back behind their own net. Great force check there by Chance Braid.
Manchester Storm with a high pressing forecheck. Certainly indicative of this rink. Chance for the Storm to put on an attack now. Hospital pass towards Barmer. Comes off pretty much unscathed though. Chance for the Panthers. Spilt by Ginn. Baker taking his time trying to pass that across to Rock. Just a few look like hurried passage by the Storm, putting their own players under pressure. Chance, Brooks out in front, commits Garnett. Garnett's pads are deep in his own net. Just looking to see that one spill by, but goalie of his class just smothers that puck. And a half chance for the Manchester Storm.
Yeah, nice move there. The only option open to Brooks there, and he got it round and got it jammed in against Garnett, so great play.
Yeah, clever player. Brendan Buck's been around the league forever, as I'm sure the Nottingham Panthers fans will know. Draw won by the Panthers, and played up the boards well. Panthers getting to grips with these boards here in Altrincham. Kieran Long just dispossessed there. Comes back round to him though. Brooks takes over. Referee just getting in the way momentarily. Panthers pinching in to try and break that play up. Half a chance for tripping there, but it would have been purely accidental. Just lost his footing. I think it was Pither just caught the skates of, is it Kieran Long then?
Yeah, Kieran Long, and he ended up on his knees, couldn't get back up, and the puck got jammed up against him.
It'd have been a harsh call, but
yeah,
we've seen him given. Viewers that were watching on Sunday against the Flyers will know that Kieran Long got a holding penalty, and it just looked like a 50-50 battle on a short-handed attempt. So we have seen a few soft calls given. Nothing at the moment. So far, so good. Loose puck round, adjudged to be icing. Yeah. Plenty of those in this period though.
Yeah, definitely. A couple more quick shout outs. So Harry, Sam and me, and that's from Sharon, so I take it to me, Sharon. Helen gave me the best cup ever, let's do this, and another Panthers fan, and somebody sent in a picture of a fireside.
Oh, well done.
Mark and Sue keeping warm, that's Mark Hughes. I'm not sure if it's the Mark Hughes, although he hasn't got anything to do at the moment.
No, he's just been sacked, so unfortunate for you there, Sparky. Out in front for the Panthers. He's dispossessed by the Manchester Storm though. They go on an attack of their own. Straight into those big bodies of the Panthers defence. For the Storm, Richardson trying his best to turn on a bit of skill and get that puck through the bodies. Shot in and a rebound. Good play there by the Storm. He was shot in by Stadel, and Byers doing his best to
I've
Be
got
first on that trash in front of
I've
Garnett.
no idea how he got his stick to that. He seemed to be in mid-air and backhanded it back in. It was great play by Byers, doing what we need to do, put a guy in front of Garnett, see if we can pick up the rebounds.
And you see a bit more of that for the Manchester Storm. Seen plenty of it last year. Bray just losing possession there. Comes back with his D-man though. No outlet for the Storm, so they dump it in. It's that physical line again that we mentioned in the pre-game. Auger trying his best to break up the Panthers. So it is the Panthers on the attack. On the back of the Manchester Storm net. Still they have possession, thrown in on Ginn.
Harrison Rock, Marshall Guptill all the way, and Guptill still got a shot away from the blue line.
Guptill certainly a player on fire at the moment. Good pressure by the Panthers on the Storm in their own zone. Storm almost looking like they want to slow this game down and play at their pace. As Garnett waves that one passing by.
Yeah, another one thrown in at waist height that he's missed.
Lee skates through the neutral zone and dumps in for the Panthers. Picked up by Ginn. Couple of changes by the Panthers off the puck. Storm being pegged right back in their own zone. Kieran Long trying to dump that in. Garnett rims it around. And the Panthers will come out. On the attack now. Clever little backhand. I think it was Farmer. Getting used to see that languid skating style of his. Brooks just tries to chip that one in the middle, but it's picked up by Lakovitz. Storm fans trying to do their best to get behind the side. Still a 1-1 game.
Yeah, it's settling down a little bit this period. Stringing a few passes together.
Chance by Poulin. Just takes a deflection on its way through.
Yeah, it's the deflection that caught Garnett out as well.
Poulin again trying to just feed that across the Byers, but it just didn't happen. It was a good opportunity. And another stretch pass by the Panthers. Big shot. Well wide though. It comes all the way through. Gives the Manchester Storm a chance now. Drop back. Moffat in the front, and Garnett comes right to the edge of his crease and cuts down all the angles on that and smothers any chance of a rebound as well. Good play off the board, sees the Panthers go on the attack. That's into Barmer's skates. He'll go into the corner and try and retrieve the puck. It's the Panthers on the puck though. Chance on the left hand side. Intercepted by the Storm. Loads of time on the blue line. Thrown in, but hits his own player on the back of the skates. Panthers trying to set up. Storm getting plenty of bodies. Panthers do keep that in onside. Luke Moffat has a chance to clear for the Storm, but instead decides to play it, so it keeps the Panthers in possession. Storm a bit tired at the moment.
Yeah, looking
take
to
any opportunity to clear this puck, as the Panthers are honing in on a chance on net. They eventually get it out the zone. That was good pressure by the Nottingham Panthers there, Chris.
Yeah, it was great play. They kept a lot of pressure on the Storm there. Storm looking to get a line change, still looking to get a couple of guys swapped. I think the defensemen have had quite a long shift here. So clever play by the Panthers. Finally an outlet for the Manchester Storm. Season gets some fresh legs on. Chance out in front. Good defensive play again by the Nottingham Panthers. This time I think it was Steve Lee just holding his ground in the middle. Yeah, shout out to Shelley P, who sent us a picture in of, that looks like beans and roast fancy crickets, is that? I don't know what that is. Gemma Sharples, who's distracted with all the talk of fireplaces. Flame on. And Daniela Dutton, who's watching the game. Hart for the Storm. From the blue, shot in. Hits the Nottingham Panthers player in front though. Doesn't make it through to Garnett. Kovacs.
through the neutral zone. Just a mistimed pass and control by the Panthers 21.
Yeah, I think there's a missed call there by the refs. Chance Braid skating out the zone, and the Nottingham player's got his stick tied up with him and pulled him to the floor. That was Dylan Olsen that did that, and straight in front of the refs. The refs didn't call anything.
It looks like they called offside. It's a draw that's won by the Storm. Earhart plays that one right around the boards. Nice play by Dallas Earhart. Well, the puck's dealt with well by the Nottingham Panthers. Ginn passes that out to the boards. A chance for the Manchester Storm now. Good play back, but that one just stood up and bobbled right over Kieran Longstick. Thrown in on Garnett to deal with. Plenty of space out there for Nottingham Panthers to pass to, but that puck just makes its way all the way deep into the Manchester Storm zone. Stadel goes for a skate. Offside. I was just holding my breath there to see if he could get back onside. Unfortunately, he can't.
Just a skate off from being onside there for Stadel. So another finish off with shout out to Daniela Dutton, who's given a shout out to a mate watching in Mansfield. And a great webcast tonight. Let's go Panthers. We'll take that.
Thank you for all your kind comments. The linesman not happy with that draw. Only for the Panthers, but the Panthers win it on the second attempt. Hughes now. He's thrown into the top of the glass. Storm just bats it out. Panthers are onside. Try that pass across, it takes a deflection, but Ginn's alert and just palms that one.
Yeah, just chips up into Ginn's glove. He takes it on his knees. The face-off will be in the Storm zone. Last couple of shout-outs. We've got Lee and Daffy watching at home. Come on Panthers. They love Storm TV. And who have we got? We've got Shelley P. Keep it up, guys. Attack that goal, and that's going out to the Panthers. Well, I think they're doing that.
The official on the far side not happy with that draw. A little bit of a delay. Storm trying to backhand it out. Fortunately for them, it does just come off the Panthers player. Chance for Storm. Thrown in on Garnett. Rebound. Garnett stood his ground, stayed cool. And unfortunately for the Manchester Storm, he just can't find a way through at the moment, Chris.
Yeah, nice teamwork there by Moffat, Richardson and Byers. Byers again on the rebound. Really good play, nice breakaway. But again, it was a bobbling puck that led to that breakaway.
So it resulted in just a face-off in the Panthers zone. Draw won by the Storm. Shot in from the blue. Probably not enough sauce on it as it's stopped by Byers. Panthers turn that into an attack though. They'll be looking to set up in the Storm zone and try and string a few passes together. They don't though. It is the captain Byers. Manages to stay on side. And a good shot by Moffat. Just seen wide by Garnett. That pass then by Byers just pulling the play back and staying on side did really well. I say that as the Panthers go offside.
Yeah, it was a close decision again, but yeah, lovely play by Byers there, held us in, and it let us get a shot away. Garnett just got his blocker too. Barnett got his blocker. My God.
It's cold up here to get these words out.
Yeah, a shout out to Adam in Nottingham who sent us a lovely picture of his radiator.
Wow, look at that.
That's nice, isn't it?
How many fins has it got? Is it
Luke's warmer than
radiator?
I think it could be. Looks warmer than where we are.
Hot stuff. Panthers, neutral zone. Dumped in. Tries to play it around the boards, but Ginn intercepts it. Panthers have got it back right out in front again. Spilled. Ginn again. The loose puck. Storm players taking exception to the Panthers player there just chipping in. He had every right to. I think it was loose.
Yeah, I think it was loose. Pellini and Barmer had bit of a dig at each other.
And you see the second attempt and Ginn's head up, he's not sure where it is. And there's the mandatory handbag swingy going on the any opponent's goalkeeper.
Yeah, shout out to Pickles on Twitter, who's given a big shout out to the Block 4 Barmy Army.
Brett Pellini in the draw for the Panthers. Storm with a warning though, on the draw. It's the Storm that pick it up. And that's chipped up and out of play. Well, that looked pretty clean. It'd be interesting to see if the Storm go on the penalty kill. They will delay the game for the Manchester Storm. So it's one apiece on the scoreboard and one apiece for those kind of penalties. Lyndon Springer this time for the Manchester Storm.
Darnell's weekly penalty for Lyndon, I think.
Well, this will be a golden opportunity for the Panthers to take the lead for the first time. They'll be on the power play for 2 minutes. They've not really got a foothold in this second period. They did end the first period really well, so just in the second half of the second period now, all over halfway of the game. And we get to see the Panthers power play. Just batted that out the air. I don't know about you, Chris, I thought that was a high stick personally, but
Shoulder height isn't really classed as high, is it?
it is if you're 8 foot. The Panthers regroup in their own zone. To skate in to the Storm zone, they do. Gain the entry well. It wasn't such a bad pass forward, just the Nottingham Panthers player not ready for it, and again.
Yeah, I think he pinched up a little bit there, and
the delayed call. Oh no, there wasn't. I'm not sure why the referee had his arm up. He must have been an offside. I'm wondering why he was skating around with his arm up. Panthers enter the Manchester Storm zone. Down the back of the net.
yes.
Storm doing the rest to try and disrupt the Panthers from setting up. Just the 43 seconds left for the power play. And the back of the Storm net. Into the middle, shot. And saved by Matt Ginn. So just 31 seconds left.
Quite active on the penalty kill there from the Storm. They weren't giving the Panthers a chance to settle down and get the passes flowing. I like that. It was just keep them on the toes and don't give them a second.
So the Manchester Storm will be hoping to win this draw. 31 seconds. If they can win this draw and play the puck out of the zone, it will seriously dent the Panthers' power play. They do. And that time ticks away. Big shot, just wide. Auger choosing to play the percentage.
Yeah, nice play by Auger there.
It's Storm still in possession. This penalty kill unit, a change of personnel back, sees Earhart collect that puck. Banked off the boards, Garnett, just 4 seconds left. Just enough time for the Panthers to get into the Storm zone, which they do. And shot in on Ginn. Ginn spills it, but it's out wide. So Storm have killed the penalty. And they've cleared the zone. So a good penalty kill by the Manchester Storm there. But the Panthers have an attack. The space out in front, and it's a great finish. High glove on Matt Ginn there.
Yeah, I think he was unsighted there. The Storm player went across to the Panthers player and I think left Matt Ginn unsighted. It was a great shot, picked his spot.
We'll get a replay of that. As you see, yeah, unsighted. The number 67, Dylan Richard there for the Nottingham Panthers, giving them the lead for the first time this evening. Bit of a shame for the Manchester Storm. They just killed that penalty so well, and then the puck to just go down the other end and give up a goal like that.
You almost get the impression that, we've killed the penalty and it's a bit of a relaxation for a second, and Panthers took advantage of it.
Yeah, could really have done with a whistle in a few ways. Well, let's not dwell on that. The Panthers out in front again with a golden opportunity to go 2 goals up.
That was a great save by Matt Ginn there.
A bit of a desperate defending by the Storm. Storm need to get their heads back in the game. They don't want to let this game slip away from them. It's iced by the Panthers, so we'll have a chance with a face-off back in the Panthers zone with 6 minutes 36 seconds to go.
Yeah, a couple more shouts-outs. Watching from the Nottingham legend, Let's Go Panthers, and enjoying the Panthers Nation takeover of Storm TV, and that's from Gareth. Well, Gareth, we'll allow you to encroach on our webcast because we know you don't watch your own. Ooh. I'm sorry, Gareth.
Deflected up and out by Riley Stadel. As Chris does his best to wind up the Panthers Nation.
So we've got another tweet from Jade, from Jay Fielder in Chicago. He's sent us a hot cup of coffee. Well, we're managing coffee.
I think he misunderstood when we asked him to send us a picture of his mug. He sent us a picture of that cup.
Yeah.
Mean your face, Jay. Send the picture of your face, man.
Quick.
Draw won by the Panthers, and Lee brings it off the boards. Interception by the Storm though. Try and keep that puck in. Banned by the Panthers. A little bit messy out there. There's always a Panthers player on, a Manchester Storm player, every time they try and get to the puck, and Panthers come forward with bodies now. So the Storm can't clear that puck without it finding a Nottingham Panther.
Yeah, Panthers are doing well, closing down the opportunities for the Storm. We are creating opportunities. I'm not disheartened with this. That last puck took a deflection, so Storm get a line change out. Short shifting. I've got a couple more shout outs. It's really busy tonight with the Panthers fans, which is great. So Phil and Kate Williams that are watching in Ripley, and we've also got Sam Carhill watching in Hucknall.
A bit of a messy face-off draw sees the Storm come out on top with the puck. Banked off the boards and just chipped in by the Storm. Garner, as cool as you like, backhands that one round. Kept in by the Storm, just out in front, and Garner had lost it. O'Shea had just got something on it, but it P-rolls past now. Baker throws it in on Garnett, but it's high and wide. O'Shea doing his best to break up that play. Takes up his place in the middle of the net. And he's just skated out. Chance Braid now. Thrown in and dealt with well by Garnett. Will have been unsighted by O'Shea in front of him. Good play again by Chance Braid to break up that play. Linsmeyer this time robbing the Panthers. Upstet's De La Serra chases in his own dump in. There's a man out in front. Pass just can't get to Linsmeyer.
That was great play by Springer there. He stepped up just at the right time to prevent a breakaway by the Panthers.
Chance out in front. A whisker wide, no pun intended to the Panthers fans out there, but a whisker wide of Garnett's net. Chance for the Panthers now, I go 2 up.
That was a great save by Matt Ginn, and it was that man again that you mentioned, the one to watch, Guptill.
Yeah, pucks flying everywhere at the moment. Both teams testing the netminders. Panthers on the left-hand side, shot in and swallowed up by Matt Ginn.
Yeah, just to mention a couple of saves there. That save by Matt Ginn was brilliant. The one off Garnett, it was fired in from the point.
This is the one you're on about, this replay. No, that's the one from the stoppage.
Yeah, the one from Garnett was fired in from the point on the blue line. It came off Chance Braid and then Chris O'Shea, so it was a double deflection. He did well to keep hold of it.
We got one more hello, a shout out to Janice and Mike Hammond who are watching the game back in Canada this evening. Thanks for watching, guys. Storm trailing at the moment, 2-1 against a strong Panthers side. Here are the Panthers, passed across and well intercepted.
Great play by Richardson there.
Panthers now on the attack, up on the right hand side. Pass right across, finds its intended target. Makes Jin sprawl across and just gets a deflection on that. Just out of our view at the moment. We're in Altrincham, it's sight lines, not no Brit, chance in front. Just pushed that goalward, didn't need any power on it, but Ginn did just enough.
Ginn did well though to get across.
There's Riesling. Cleared by the Manchester Storm. Storm players looking really tired out there, Chris.
Yeah, Nottingham seem to have stepped up. I mean, Manchester stepped up after Nottingham got the second, but Nottingham have matched them. Storm need to start there again. Go back to the simple things. Make the clean passes. See if we can get out of our zone and put some pressure on Garnet.
Well, an ice puck means no change on the play. Just over 3 minutes to go in the second period. Another messy draw at the face-off circle. Eventually comes out for the Manchester Storm. Thrown in by Moffat. Players get a change. Chance for the Panthers out in front, and it's in off the ironwork. Another fantastic finish by the Panthers.
And an assist for Garnet on that one.
Yeah, the puck thrown in by Moffat, but only as far as Garnet sees the puck come forward. Good play by the Panthers, trying to hit the Manchester Storm, making a line change.
That was great play by the Panthers. The Storm, you could see that they wanted to get off for a line change. They dumped the puck in. Garnet.
You see it's dumped in there, but Garnet just traps that with his stick and plays that puck forward. Means Storm are chasing the tails there, and another fantastic finish. You might have heard the announcement, number 21 for the Panthers, the goal scorer there. Declan Baumer tries to play that one forward for the Storm, but it's just not happening for him at the moment. Every time they get the puck, there's a Panthers player around him, chip forward. Ginn will just keep hold of that.
Yeah, nice easy save from that Ginn there. Another face-off in the Storm zone.
Right, but just over 2 minutes to go in the second period. Panthers just starting to eke away from the Manchester Storm. 3 goals to 1. Still obviously plenty of hockey left here, Chris.
Yeah, there's a lot of hockey to play yet, so Manchester looking to get into the period break. Hopefully you can pull one back.
Backed it out the air there, but still, as soon as Storm try and do anything with the puck, it's straight back to the Panthers. Just pinned up at the boards at the moment. Fans doing the best to try and get the Storm players G'd up and back into this. Just a shade under 2 minutes to go in the second.
Yeah, a couple more shouts out. So that's the shout out to every Nottingham Panther fan that's watching the webcast that tweeted in after you got your third goal. There's far too many to name.
Yeah, we'll do our best to get those out just before we come back.
Geraldine Ellis, Elaine Thompson, Gavin Padley, Pickles, Rob Salmon, Adrian.
That one's Rinder around the boards by the Panthers. Backhand play into the middle, dealt with well. Not coming through in numbers. Deflections out in front, and it gave up a rebound. Storm just couldn't pounce on that. Chance from the blue. Played around the boards. Richardson now. Nice little backhand out in front. To the captain. Just took his eye off it. Now 1-on-1. The Panthers thrown in high. Now there's space out in the front for the Manchester Storm now. That puck just staying on its edge though all the way. Just didn't sit down for Byers. 3-on-1 for the Panthers. And an easier goal I don't think you'll see.
Yeah, it was a right idea. Nice drop pass. It just didn't come off, and that just left the Panthers with the 3-on-1.
It came from an unfortunate play. That puck just wouldn't sit down for Byers, and therefore his pass went wayward, and back come the Panthers the other way. And all the time in the world to pick that one out in the far post. And we've got a 4-1 game with just under a minute to go in the second. Well, I'm mentioning Storm trying to get into the period break without the gap increasing. They haven't managed that. They've got a lot of work to do in the third period. Be interesting to hear what Ryan Finnick has to say to the players. Fortunately or unfortunately, we haven't got a microphone in the changing room.
I think we've got a fast enough bleep machine. That just sums up Storm's luck tonight. Chance Braid went to just catch the puck and it bobbled off him, hit the top of his helmet and landed behind him, just outside of the zone.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same story as the weekend. No puck luck for the Manchester Storm at the moment. Say the Panthers have been the better side. Storm started well though, they need to get back into this. Good chance there, right out on the buzzer by Kieran Long, but dealt with comfortably by Garnett.
Yeah, the Great Wall of Garnett as he's been called. So yeah, shout out to Shelley, Davier, Shelley, Stephen. Oh, there's a lot of Panthers fans tweeting in tonight. So
well, we're going to take a break.
Like any activity in life, it's all about preparation. So start this year with a review of your finances. 2021 is the year to make things happen, so let's do it together. At the Nottingham, along with our trusted partners, there's not much we can't help you with when it comes to financial planning. From independent financial advice and prepaid funeral plans to will writing and estate planning services, we've got it covered. So call your nearest branch today to arrange a free initial meeting to discuss your savings, pensions and investments.
Okay, put down your Ovaltine and whatever else nice and warm you're drinking. We've got the goals from the second period for you. Dan's queuing them up just now. Chris, let's talk through these.
do I have to?
Yeah, all the Nottingham Panthers. He just uses the defender as a screen there, pops out in front and puts that puck high glove side on Matt Ginn. That gave the Nottingham Panthers the lead. And then from a Storm attack, it was dumped in, wasn't it, originally by Moffat for a line change. Garnett just stops that puck and Panthers go down the other way, and some clinical finishing puts them 2 goals up.
Yeah, no, I mean, to be fair, another foot to the left and Storm are away with that.
And here's the other goal. It was just a bad bobble on a Byers pass out. Yeah. Creates a turnover the other way, and they come forward in numbers, and it's again no messing around there, and finish just to put them 4 goals to 1 up. Well, it's a big 20 minutes for the Manchester Storm to get themselves back in the game, because if this tie goes any further away, then you know the second leg's just going to be totally unwanted, isn't it, really?
Yeah, I think it's quite easy what we've got to do. We've got to come out in the third period, get 3 quick goals, and then finish it up with a 4th late goal.
Piece of cake to go with your Ovaltine or Horlicks or anything else that Panthers are drinking at home.
Talking about food again, Si.
Yeah. Apparently, Vanessa's been in contact. She has left me some sausages to one side, but I have to make my own toast.
So we've got a visit to the Storm booth.
Yeah, Lightning Jack's come and join us. We haven't got the camera. You can wave at the GoPro. That's about all they can. We'll point at the GoPro.
It's alright, our intrepid cameraman's trying to get Jack. Oh, Jack's going. We get a camera on him and he disappears. This is Lightning Jack doing a step aerobics class now.
Lightning Jack's just joining us. Here he comes. Come and show us your hat off there. There he is. Look at that.
Nice and festive hat for Jack.
Nice to see that jaundice is clearing up there, Jack. Well done.
The Panthers come back onto the house, out onto the ice. They've probably heard what we said about us getting 3 quick goals. So they're out nice and early. The Storm players are ready to go. A couple of shout outs. We've got Amy Broadhead, a shout out to my mum Mandy. Myself and my mum are watching from Nottingham and she's getting tied out by her 2 dogs.
Is that the alcoholic lemonade?
No, it wasn't that Mad Dog.
No, that was Mad Dog 2020. 2 Dogs was the alcoholic lemonade from Australia.
Ah, right, okay.
I remember we used to drink a fair few of them in the Cathedral Arches when we used to watch Storm when they played at the arena.
Yeah, Shelley P's asked if we've got an idea of shots on goals. Shelley, I'm sorry, we don't have the shots on goals because I couldn't keep count of them through my tears.
Yeah, Statman Phil is in the building. He does keep on told them, but they haven't made their way up to us at the moment. So, for those that do love a good statistic, unfortunately we don't have them at the moment for you.
So Dave's commented, Dave Reed 13, so he's not happy with the performance, but he's enjoying the stream and the commentary. And he's just had chicken, potatoes and veg.
It's a standard, that, isn't it? Standard.
Yeah, and last shout out is to Nick, to Dad and Debbie in Doncaster, from Nick and Alex in Barcelona.
Barcelona, I know nothing.
Yeah, hot dogs and sangria for those in Barcelona.
And we're underway in the 3rd period. Nottingham Panthers with a 3-goal lead. Manchester Storm will have to do their utmost in this next 20 minutes or so to peg the Panthers back. Nice shout from the far blue line by the Storm. Kieran Long asking for that pass.
Yeah, he got it and then just tripped up. It was,
just lost his footing. Storm need to start bright to have any chance of getting back in this game. And here come the Panthers. They've got a man over on the far post and the pass makes it there.
Yeah, good play by Dallas there, Hart on the back check there. Tied up the Panthers man that was coming forward.
Yeah, that's the one thing Storm will be wary of doing. They don't want to, throw everything but the kitchen sink at them and then give up a goal in the opposite direction. I'm sure they had a game plan and they just need to stick to it. Ryan Finney cutting a very frustrated coach on Sunday, bemoaning his lack of secondary scoring by certain players in the team. Panthers on the attack, thrown in front but batted down. And what would have been a chance for Storm just nipped out on the blue line by the Panthers.
Yeah, they're second to the puck at the moment, the Storm in their own zone. They need to be a little bit quicker, and a bit of a lack of physical play from the Storm as well.
You can see there Moffat trying to clear it and Rakovic just making a nuisance of himself on Poulan and Moffat. All Storm can do is basically throw it over the blue line. And thrown in by Farmer and just picked out the air by Matt Ginn. So we'll have a face-off in the Storm zone.
Yeah, nice face-off for Nottingham. More pressure on the Storm in their own zone.
Coming up to 2 minutes played in the 3rd period.
No more shout-outs. Everybody's obviously either out making supper or lighting fires for us, Si.
Baker in the draw, wins it for the Storm. Rock tries to play that one through the window, but it's intercepted. A few interceptions in the middle of the ice. Sees that puck rim around the boards and get batted in by the Storm, but Panthers picking it up in their own zone. Rock tries to play that forward. Baker just can't take the puck with him. Always a Panthers player on the Storm players whenever they tend to get the puck. Bad bounce off the boards there. Sees the Panthers gain the puck from the blue. Just held onto it. No rush shots for the Panthers. They've got a healthy enough lead to take the time. Blue to blue, shot in. Dangerous puck there. Chris Auger with his back towards that shot.
Yeah, the Panthers are really firing this puck around. A lot of pace in the passes.
Chance Braid just trying to marshal that one into the Panthers zone as he goes off for a change. Thrown into Ginn. And just nudges that one for Earhart. Earhart with a stretch pass up towards Long. Long dumps that in. And Panthers come forward. 3-on-2. Out in front. Matt Ginn does his best to bat that out in front. Storm deal with it. A little stumble on the blue, but managed to stay on side. Again, nothing coming of that, and it's Panthers down the other way. Nice little toe drag on the backhand. Matt Ginn equal to that though.
Yeah, that man Guptill again. Every time he's on the puck, he's dangerous.
Yeah, he's enjoying his game tonight. Elite League Player of the Week. And that one's bopped up, and I think it makes its way into the Panthers bench. So we got a stoppage of play. First 4 minutes, Chris.
Yeah, well, I noticed the Storm are mixing the lines up a little bit. We had 3 settled lines from 5. They started with them tonight. There's a few changes been made, few players being swapped about on lines. Hoping to see if we can get something going.
Yeah, I see Lee Bonner's out there getting a bit of ice time. Just in from the Hull Pirates this evening. Played a few times for the Manchester Storm. A lively little player.
Yeah, I like Lee. He gives his all whenever he ices for the Storm.
Nice play up front. Sees Luke Moffat. Little toe drag by Luke Moffat. Some skill out in front. Garnett makes the save and Panthers deal with the rebound.
Yeah, great work by Bonner there as well. He crashed the net. He wasn't afraid to get in where it was dirty.
And the Panthers on the attack. Farmer shot in. Ginn spills it, but deals with that puck. We've seen Farmer throw pucks at net and magical things happen. Of course, you can relate to that GB goal that he scored against Hungary in the championships.
Yeah, he's a good British-born player.
Clever play by the Panthers there, just jumping in on the face-off. Just chipped forward by, I think it was Brendan Brooks throws that forward for icing. Yeah, clever play on that draw, Chris.
Yeah, we're being out-muscled here in our defence, and it's not something we're used to seeing. We've got some big, powerful defencemen, and the Panthers are just out-muscling us.
So just shy of 5 minutes gone in the third period. If you have any more shout-outs you'd like to do, just use the hashtag StormTV. We'll do our best to get those out to you this evening. Up deep in his own zone, plays that one forward and it ends up in the Storm bench.
Yeah, quick shout out to Mark, who's watching the webcast in the caravan in Skeg, Vegas.
Skeggy, not been there in years, man. He was in Butlins Holiday Park.
I don't really want to go if it's full of Panthers fans celebrating.
Chance for the Panthers. Out in front, spilled by Ginn. Storm will have to deal with this. Panthers piling on the pressure. Pellini plays that one forward. Pellini in there. If they'd just stood his ground, he'd have had a golden opportunity.
Yeah, Storm are a little bit guilty here of following the puck.
Pellini not raking in the points as much as you'd expect so far this season. But plenty of other players doing so for the Panthers. Certainly of late. Chance for the Panthers again out in front. Good little tip out off the stick by Ginn. But still the Panthers have it. All Brooks can do is just marshal that one over the blue line.
Yeah, great shift from Nottingham there, just keeping us pinned down in our own zone. Taking the time, changing a couple of men at a time as well, Nottingham, just keeping the pressure on.
Hart has space in front of him. Tries to play that pass through. Does find Richardson, but Only goes as far as the Nottingham goal line now. Pither with all the time in the world with a puck out in front, and I think it was Dallas Earhart just got a tip on that.
Yeah, it was a nice tip by Dallas. Watched the play come in and just made the interception at the right time.
So a chance for the Storm. Dealt with by the Panthers. Going back to that play though, Chris, the time Pither had. Oh, a deflection out in front. Just goes wide of Garnett's net. Couple of opportunities for the Storm. Dallas Earhart jumping up into the play. I've seen him grab a few goals.
Yeah, Storm looking tired out there. They're making changes now.
Oh, and it's robbed in the neutral zone by the Panthers. And a good save by Matt Ginn, just getting that pad low.
Yeah, great play by Riley Stadel there as well.
Played out to the right hand side, the Manchester Storm. No one out in front of Garnett though. Coolan to Stadel. Stadel back to the middle, gives Moffat a chance. Moffat's got a golden opportunity. And just as he pulled the trigger, bluffed on the shot. Yeah, he's lost his stick. Shot in through a few bodies and gloved by Garnett.
Good play by the Panthers defenseman there. Didn't give Moffat a chance to get a clean shot away. Moffat did well to get his shot away. Stone broke down, Stone go in again. Yeah, really mixing up the lines now.
Yeah, once again Lee Bonner out. He's took his position up on the left hand side. Play given back to the Panthers. Panthers shot in again, and it's bubbled in. Just pops up and bubbles in. Referee's going to go and look to the TV. Now that puck was well in. I wonder if he's going to see if there's any infringement before that. Try and have a look at the play. It just chips up behind there. Ginn didn't know where it was. Yeah. It was definitely over the line.
Yeah, it was Harrison Rock that dropped down to prevent the shot, to try and block the shot, and it just bobbled. I think it's just bobbled over the back of Ginn's pad. But yeah, as you say, Simon, it was well over the line.
Yeah, we'll have a replay here. I don't think there's any infringement before that. Perhaps the referee just unsighted. So short of anything we missed, this will be a good goal when the officials come back on the ice. Yeah, and as predicted, that's a 5th goal for the Nottingham Panthers. Matt Ginn with a little shake of his head there, not happy at all. So 12 minutes 9 seconds to go for the Storm to at least try and get another marker on the board and make a bit more of a game of it.
Yeah, just four quick goals needed by the Storm.
Panthers jump up. In the middle, trying to be batted away by Bonner. It doesn't happen. Pither in front. Atkins sprawls and saves. Markovic just gets the bounce off the boards and it goes out of play. Farmer and Barmer having a little bit of a tussle.
Yeah, you could see this coming.
Farmer grabs Barmer's arm. Just a few jabs here and there at the moment. Both players just wrestling to get an arm free.
Yeah, Barmer landed one there.
Barmer's got
and another.
Barmer in an uppercut, shirt over the head.
Yeah, well done, Declan.
Manchester Storm come out on top of something tonight. Declan Barmer giving Barmer a few uppercuts with the jersey over his head.
Well, I don't know why Farmer's complaining there to Declan Barmer. He was the one that wanted to go. He was the one that threw the gloves first. So while we wait for the penalties, a couple of shout-outs. We've got Pauline Wardle, who's already picked Alex Guptill as the man of the match. I can't disagree with that. And Amy's sending us a picture of his dog. And Luke, who's supporting the Panthers from Grantham. And Laura, put the cross stitch down, please.
So it remains to see whether that little scrapple ignite any fire in the Manchester Storm bellies. Both players getting 5 minutes for fighting, offsetting each other, so stays 5 on 5.
No instigator penalty this time.
Thank the Lord. Backhanded towards Garnett, just goes wide though, out in front, body's in front, but the puck's wide. And just thrown in a little bit too much to the right hand side for the Storm to deal with it, but they're chipping away still. Just can't get that pass through the crease area.
Braid's making a real nuisance of himself there in front of Garnett.
Moffat working hard and all to keep hold of that puck for the Storm. Couple of bodies in front, but it doesn't get past the first Nottingham Panthers player. Chance now for the Storm. No, well marshalled by the Panthers. Putting out that shooting opportunity. There's a body down on the floor, but no penalty. The puck's gone up in the air. Officials probably guilty of watching elsewhere like ourselves.
Yeah, well, I was looking at Springer being held down behind the net, but nice bit of pressure there from the Storm.
So a draw in the Panthers zone. See if Manchester Storm can capitalise on this. An infringement on the play.
And a quick shout out. Quick shout out to Marnie and the wife Em, sitting with the cats on the sofa watching the Panthers. So that's from Steve and Ted the dog.
Good boy, Ted. Here come the Panthers on the attack. Good little play just before the blue line. Another toe drag. Seen plenty of them from the Panthers today. Round the Storm. Man left at the far post. Matt Ginn's going to be furious with his defence on how easy the Panthers are getting to his weaker side. Play broken up by the Manchester Storm. Into the Panthers zone they go. Backhanded towards Rob Linsmeyer. Linsmeyer had an option on the blue line, tries to feed it through the middle. Intercepted though, Springer evading the check, but he's not happy. So we'll go again, and Lyndon Springer just throwing a few punches in on Alexandre Baldock there. Baldock drawing that penalty from Springer.
Yeah, he's not dropped his gloves, so Springer's going to the bench.
Baldock may be getting an unsportsmanlike penalty here, because he did try and draw Lyndon Springer into that. We'll see what the officials call. Both players are in the penalty boxes. Probably, if I was going to guess, he may give Springer the fighting, and
Wouldn't surprise me to see an instigator penalty against Springer. He went after it.
as we await on the officials. 9 minutes 40 to go in this game, Chris. Now we can watch that again. Dan's got a replay of the incident. Yeah, they'd already had words before this. This is the second half. There was a little coming together before that. Well, there's 2 minutes on the clock for Lyndon Springer. We'll just wait for the announcement on the other penalties. We should see the Panthers go on the power play. The Panthers are on 5-on-4. Bonner's gone in to sit the extra 2 minutes. Puck's on the blue line for the Panthers. Panthers playing it around the outside. Shot in, just wide again. Rickard at the moment. Still the Panthers. Puck across for the Panthers. Panthers just taking the time. Playing keep away at the moment, waiting for the opportunity. And it's put away by the Nottingham Panthers. Those penalties, by the way, it was 2 minutes for roughing and 2 minutes for slashing on Springer. And I think it was 2 minutes for slashing for the Nottingham Panthers also.
So I think there's a couple of coincidental penalties, and I think Springer got an extra 2 there.
Yeah, he got the extra 2 for roughing, which he's still in the box for. And that's expired, so the players are still in the box for the roughing penalties. I apologise. Panthers 6-1 up, 9 minutes to go in the third period. And that one just chips off the boards and up and into the... I think it makes it all the way to the Panthers bench, that one.
I think it went via Liam. I think it was aiming for the cameraman.
Well, this is the second game that the Panthers have been, if it should stay like this, that they've won by 5 clear goals. Certainly on fire going forward at the moment. I would have said I wouldn't want to be the next team to play him, but Manchester Storm play the Nottingham Panthers next. Another game here on Saturday. Be interesting to see Ryan Finnerty gets his team up for that game. It's 7 p.m. face off on Saturday for those Panthers fans watching that might fancy making the trip here to the Storm shelter for that game.
Again, Panthers well in control here, just controlling the puck, moving it around. Nice 5-goal lead. Giving some of the youngsters a run out. Hazeltine's out on the ice.
Kieran Long just getting muscled off the puck. Just up against the boards. Stick going flying. Chance for the Storm out in front, but just P-rolls into Garnett's grasp and it's dealt with. We'll have a face-off in the Panthers zone.
Yeah, we've got a few tweets in. We got Shelley P, Chris Peacock, Gareth. There's quite a few Panthers fans cheering them on. They're after a hat-trick from Guptill. I'm not being biased. Hopefully he won't get a hat-trick. But the Panthers are well in control, well on top in this game.
A bit of damage limitation you'd have thought for the Manchester Storm now. Try and see this game out, and shot fanned on the blue line by Baker. That one's on off the post on the outside of the post. A few woos from the Storm fans in the crowd this evening. Just willing the team on to keep plugging away. Try and grab something back in this competition. And as that one goes wide of Garnett's net. Out in front, that puck bobbles up and over, but it's into safety for the Panthers.
Yeah, this is hard going for the Storm, but if they can just drop back to what they were doing in the first period, they were holding their own and playing really well. It's just sensible play, keeping the Panthers under pressure. Quite easy for me to say stood up here. Freezing.
That puck eventually falls to a Storm player, takes a swipe at it, but once again dealt with by the Panthers. Played up the boards, just hitting the official and thrown into a danger area by Ellis Earhart, but no one in there for the Storm. And that play's blown up. Both players making their way back onto the ice. Farmer and Farmer after that little tussle. Probably the one thing for Storm fans to cheer about tonight. Declan Farmer.
Yeah, I mean, I like what Declan did. Farmer asked for it. Declan and Farmer went toe to toe. It was a nice, clean fight. Not sure about the latter one with Springer.
Intercepted by the Panthers and kept in onside, but well robbed by Evan Richardson. Nice to see him fighting back. There are a few players out there still giving their all. Dumped in by the Panthers. Robbed by the Manchester. And here is Evan Richardson. Passed out wide to the left by Kieran Long. Kieran Long stood up. Dealt with well by the Panthers defence as they counter-attack. Just held up. Waits. Puts in a pass, but it's intercepted right in the middle by the Manchester Storm. Storm go forward, but there's no one in there.
No, another rebound in front of the net and Panthers first to the puck.
No Storm players really taking that gamble. Was with a 5-goal deficit. Probably hard to get up for those chances, but they must keep plugging away. Say all to play for Saturday. It's more of a pride thing at the moment, Chris.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, the Storm seemed, well, I don't know if Nottingham have took the foot off the gas or if the Storm have stood up a little bit. More pressure in the Panthers zone by the Storm, and they seem to be getting to the pucks a little bit quicker.
Change off the play, sees Earhart jump on. It's his pass, just evading Shane Baker. Baker puts in a hit.
Yeah, finishes off his check there.
There's Shane Baker. Up on the left side. It's coming up to 4 minutes to go in this third period. Just the last few minutes. If you'd like any more shout outs before we end the webcast this evening, use the hashtag StormTV. Panthers, nice pass across, right out in front. King tries to just stick that one away.
Yes. Storm
Chance
game
now for Luke Moffat. Puts that one high in on Garnett. No one out in front for the Storm. Panthers pick it up. Come down the left wing. And throwing it in on Ginn.
Yeah, again from that man Guptill, every time he's got a sighter on goal, he's letting the puck go. We've got a couple of shout outs. We'll have a quick look for the shout outs.
Yeah, well, it's both teams make a line change.
Got one from Guy Turner who's asking if the last goal wins. One from Elaine, a full coach of us making the trip on Saturday. And can't believe how poor the Storm have been. She's expecting a completely different team for Saturday.
Let's hope so.
So are we.
I think I'm on comms duty for that one again. I'll have to check with producer Dan.
Yeah, I need to check as well.
In come the Panthers. Out in front. Can get something on it between him and Ruop. Dan's getting a few shifts now for the Manchester Storm, the number 88. He's on a two-way with the Blackburn Hawks, having a good season for the Hawks. Storm getting a change and just losing sight of that pass. Ellie Stadel trying to force that play up. Evades everyone and that'll be icing. So a face-off back in the Storm zone for 2 minutes 47 left of the third period in this first leg.
Got a tweet from a semi-famous person in John O'Bullard. Thanks for the coverage, guys. Those of you that don't know John O, he's taken over the 8 PM Monday slot from Catch Banter Army. A highly sought after Twitter slot.
He's got a sponsor for it, yeah. Looks like Storm are going to go on the penalty kill. It's Shane Baker that's making his way to the penalty box.
So,
Just now, not sure if it's unsportsmanlike conduct. Come off nothing. Perhaps he said something to one of the officials.
am I allowed to say that there's a time and a place?
Well, this probably isn't the time or the place.
Nope.
But it's a 2-minute minor. Now the few hands on the hips. And Ellis Earhart goes out of the game for a misconduct. You'd have to say it's unwarranted by the Storm players, but I don't think the officials have to be calling anything like this. The contest is over.
There's 2 minutes 45 in the game. We're 5 goals down. The players are going to be upset and they're going to dish out a few words.
Yeah, the official wants to play teacher. Really disappointed.
Maybe he wants his name on the score sheet.
Well, before we get into some official bashing, let's keep with the game. Panthers on the power play. 2:20 to go in the game. Another run out for the Manchester Storm penalty kill. Lyndon Springer on the puck. He just dumps that in the opposite corner. Kieran Long losing his footing though. Panthers just holding on to that. Behind their own net, looking for the right pass out. Here they come. Picked up in front, kicked forward by Kieran Long. Luke Moffat tries a little toe dragging. Disguised shot forward. Here come the Panthers again. Farmer. Oh, in front. Cut out well by Ruot.
Yeah, great play by Harrison there.
Just the 30 seconds to go on the penalty. And the Panthers are on the attack. Pither. Oh, chance from the blue. Panthers just taking the time. You know they've got this game won. Just tipples over the blue line there.
Yeah, took his eye off the puck for a second. Quite possibly the last shout out of the evening to Tom, thanking us for our coverage and explaining that he was really enjoyed it.
Storm back to 5 skaters. Baker into Linsmeyer. Baker and Linsmeyer up on the left hand side of the boards. Thrown in, evades the net though and comes back out to the neutral zone. Farmer pushes that one forward. Dealt with by the Panthers though. Thrown forward by the Storm. Just 15 seconds of the game left to go. In a night to forget for the Manchester Storm.
Outplayed, really. I think the second period we made 2, I wouldn't even call them mistakes, there were 2 half issues, you know, one with a bobbling pass and the other one that Garnett did well to retrieve and get an assist on.
Yeah, after a promising first 10 minutes, obviously Storm taking the lead. Panthers seem to get themselves woken up, ended the first period well. And like you say, those mistakes and opportunities capitalised on by the Panthers in that second period really put the game out of reach for the Manchester Storm.
Yeah, left us chasing the game, and once we started chasing the game, the space opened up for the Panthers. It seems any mistake we made or any bit of open ice, the Panthers were there. I'm not going to have a go at the officials. I thought the officials have played a good game. I think there's a time and a place for you to have a rant at the officials, and 2 minutes to go in a 6-1 game, isn't it?
Yeah, we're going to mention that, there is the respect of an official, but it's also a little bit of nitpicking surely by the officials, dishing out penalties that late on. The game's over, just see it out. There's no need to flex your authoritative muscle there, in my opinion.
No, that's not the time and the place.
Especially as it had no bearing on the game. That said though, we'll leave our possible bias to one side and thank the viewers of the webcast. Thanks for tuning in to Storm TV this evening.
Yeah, and say thanks to all the Nottingham Panthers fans that have made the trip down. Hope they have a safe journey home.
Yeah, there's a fair few here on this midweek game. I'm sure there'll be a few more here on Saturday as we face the Panthers again. Manchester Storm got to really dig deep to build themselves up for that game, Chris.
Yeah, no, they got to quite a few training sessions in the week, so something for the boys. There was quite a lot for the boys to work on. The first period is the way we need to play against these teams, and if we can keep that up for 60 minutes, I don't think we'll be that far away.
Right, well, we'll leave the webcast there because I've got to get down to rinkside in a moment and do my post-match interviews. Just look out for those being released on Twitter straight after. Dan's normally really good at getting those out as soon as possible. So from myself, Simon Harris, and from Chris Aldred, thank you very much and good night.
Yeah, thanks very much.
Nottingham Mortgage Services. Here to help you with your first home, second home and your forever home.
So what's your favourite room in the house, Oliver?
The playroom,
Why is it the playroom?
because I get to play computer games.
And what do you think Mummy's favourite room in the house is?
The kitchen,
Why is that?
because I get to cook all the food.
No, I think Mummy's favourite room in the house is the living room, because we have a nice big windows and the light comes in the afternoon.
To find out more, visit thenottingham.com/mortgages.